Today we're introducing AI charts, a faster way to build rent tables inside of your abstracts. Rent charts are one of the slowest parts of abstracting a lease. Despite the language being simple, you often need to do math and manual work to pull the correct data. In this video, I'm going to show you how to harness the power of AI charts to optimize your abstraction. Right now, I'm inside of an abstract. As the first reviewer, it's my job to build the base rent chart. I'll search and jump to the provision. To get started, hover over the chart and a small wand icon will appear. I'll click that and then the new builder appears. First, we're going to need to pick the chart type. Here, our choices are fixed rent for a schedule with stated amounts, percent increase for escalations, and CPI increase for leases tied to an index. This lease says the minimum annual rent escalates by 3% on each anniversary of the rent commencement date. So I'm going to pick percent increase. Below that is the lease context. This is what the AI reads while building the chart. It comes pre-filled with a few of your other provisions across the abstract, like the rent commencement date, expiration date, total leasable area, and remaining fields under this block. If something's missing, you can add it yourself. Over on the PDF, I'll select the rent language and copy it. In the builder, I'll paste it here. Once pasted, you can see the piece of context is clearly marked. Note that if anything in the list isn't relevant, you can click on the X to remove it. There's also a custom instruction box if you want to steer the result. An example might be something like base rent only, ignore all renewal options. And your team can define these instructions globally, which would then be pre-filled here. Now I hit generate. And there we go. Here are our results. We get a couple of options, each with its own confidence score. Let's take a look at option 2. We have one row per the lease year from 2023 all the way to the expiration in 2033. We have annual, monthly, and per square foot all filled in. And yeah, let's dig into some of these confidence scores. DealSum calculates confidence by verifying that every cell points back to a real quotation within the document. So the system confirms this cell by cell. It checks that there's a proper citation, and when there's something missing or incorrect, it gets tinted a different color. At the top, you can see a legend that explains this, but basically white means that everything's good, yellow means that the value was calculated or inferred, or maybe left blank rather than quoted straight from the lease. And then red means that the citation was incorrect. So at a glance, you can see which values are more confident. If none of the options presented are correct, you can regenerate to get a new set. Or maybe in this case, it makes sense to go back and return to the context list and add additional information. Personally, I'm happy with option 2, so I'll click on use option 2, and there it is in the abstract. The cells will keep their links back to the document, and that way every number is one click away from the language that supports it. Okay, that's all. AI charts takes the most tedious part of an abstract and turns it into a review step instead of a data entry step. As always, we're here to help answer any questions. Thank you.